Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share these sessions so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Hello, everyone. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, live again on a Wednesday. Today is January the 14th, familia, almost the middle of the month. And things should start changing very soon. I know the market has been very wild lately. A lot of algos doing everything and anything possible to get money from retail traders, believe it or not. But here we are. Let's take a look at the market. Let's see how we can make it today. And go green, familia. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing great, because I am doing very good. All right, I don't even have the chat open. Just a second. Oh man. One second, familia. My thing is just loading up. Alright, what's up, Tony? What's up, Renee, Judge, Lisa? Everybody's in the house. What's up? Alright, can see everybody. Alright, familia, let's make some money. Remember, if you are new to the chat, remember, hit that like and subscribe button, familia. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button, because that will help us to keep growing as a community, familia. Also, if you want to become part of the new amazing VIP group, free community, just scan that barcode there below here. And you can also find the link in the description of this broadcast. Okay. All right, familia, let's get going. Let's see, first of all, what is the bot saying about opportunities for today. And the bot is finding. All right, so it should be very straightforward today. We got some news event that just happened. Not major things, but they came all right. The market, based on this information, should come lower, but we are already at the bottom of this range. So when you're sitting at the bottom, there's only one way to look, and it's up, right? So the probabilities that this thing is gonna go higher are bigger than the ones of the market coming down. Now, we gotta be really careful on how we manage this. Why? Tons of liquidity sitting around here. There's gonna be a lot of manipulation coming from New York, since in London the market actually expanded. All right, so you guys have seen Asia, London coming very low. Just be careful, okay? But my bias again is going up in the morning. It's been like that almost on every session. But it's already sitting at the very bottom part of that channel, the half-hour time frame, and it should come higher at this point. So we are definitely in an Elliott wave 3 still. In the bigger scale, we are in an Elliott wave 3. If you are doing intraday or swing trading, That is the wave to catch. The lowest point is the one that should not break. As a matter of fact, this is the trade that I mentioned yesterday. It is actually sitting at the entry point. If you're doing a swing or intra, make sure you buy the market, okay? If you're doing scalping, it's different story. Don't jump into any trade unless you have strong information or of where things should be heading, okay? And remember to trade a small contract, no matter what, small contracts, okay? Small contract is the way. One contract for any account. Don't go crazy. Small contracts. Until we see the market changing, because the market has been pretty off. Not gonna lie, it's been awful. Alright. So let's take a look. Gold doing higher highs, it's insane. Has been consolidating, which is good for gold traders, but mainly pushing to the upside. So whenever you guys see gold going to a very low point, buy gold. Just looking at gold here. All right. Let me see the chart. Yeah, correct. Right now. Whatever you guys do, your stop loss should be below it at wave 2, which is here right now. If you miss a trade and you want to take a lower point, make sure your stop loss it's here around in this area, okay? Because if you break this point here, it might continue pushing lower. You don't want to be in that drain, okay? So basically what I'm saying, our trade from yesterday, going long, whatever you do, your stop loss should be around here. And aim into the top. I said it was like 128, more or less. We are in another wave trade, and again, that is a swing trade or a scalping. Sorry, or intra, not a scalping. Okay. This is based on Elliott wave theory, and if you measure this again, let's see. Top. There you go. Actually, yeah, 50% is okay. Sorry if I made it. Oh. Sorry, it's getting sick again. Health is not too great. All right. We got 21 minutes for the market to open. Let me take a look now at scalping opportunities. All right. The sessions are on. Let me take a look at this. Jesus. What's going on? Jesus want to take me today. Not yet, not yet, man. I need to trade a little bit more. All right. Okay. Just trying to read price action here, understanding what happened last night. This is Asia here, London. So lots of liquidity sitting here. Oh boy. There you go. Tons of liquidity sitting here. So wondering if the market is gonna come and do a liquidity grab and then push back up. Because if you're looking at the bigger scale, most of the stop losses are around this area of institutional stop losses, like from here to here, all of that. So in this entire block here, from here to here, there's a ton of liquidity there, a ton of it, and it's very nearby. If buyers don't kick in when the market opens, there's a high probability that they might come and tackle this area here. Right now we are in the 50% of anything. The market is not overbought, not oversold, and it's just waiting for, let me take a look. Let me turn on quickly this. I want to see the RSI in every single time frame. You guys see? It's forming a huge wall, like cloud of wall here, like wall of clouds, like this here. If when the market opens, this thing turn yellow, it's gonna be targeting these H2, H1, H2, pushing the market down. But if it doesn't, it's gonna come back to the upside, right? High probabilities that it's gonna do that. Super high probabilities that it's going to do that. All right, Tinkle Twinkle, let's go. Again, my take for today, it is the upside. There's just sitting too much liquidity at the bottom right now. So what you guys need to do is watch for this market to come down, grab all of this and push back up. Okay, the targets based on the point where it is right now for scalping, it should be the top. But this momentum is still bearish. It's still very bearish. So what would I do here? What would I do here for scalping? I will wait for a reaction of the market when it opens. Clear this here. If it turns yellow, remember, if this turns yellow, sell right away, like sell. Because it's gonna target these H2, like it's gonna come down here, right? But if it doesn't, like it's just gonna explode to the upside. Like it's gonna explode to the upside. That is a move that I want. I want to see the market explode into the upside when it opens. But obviously when the market opens, especially on a Wednesday, it might range a lot. It might stay within the same area. Any questions in the group? Any questions, familia? Make sure you ask questions. I am trying to. I know my graphs are just full of. You can't even see the price. But now I'm gonna turn off all these indicators because I don't want. I want to keep my charts clean as possible. Indicators are really good to visualize things pretty quick. The one I want to turn on is this one because that tells us where liquidity is sitting. You guys see it here. Actually, let me just change this color. This is counter trend trading. Just be careful, okay? Counter trend trading. Amelia, if you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them on the chat. Don't be shy. Alright? These are my own trades, my own personal trades that I'll be taking. Wait a minute. My own personal trades that I'll be taking. Now I'm gonna give you one more little detail. One little detail. How to understand where the market is going. I'm gonna go into the. You can do this in between the 5 and the 1 minute time frame. I'm gonna go on the 5 just to get something here. You guys see this formation here? This is a flag, a bear flag. And in order for you to find out where things are flowing, all you need to do is do that, right? Boom. And boom. A little flag, right? If you're an idle wave trader, you will understand what is happening here. In a much lower time frame, you need to start counting waves. Right, it's one of the 3, 3, 3, 3. That's a pattern on any triangle. But just to simplify things and not go crazy, this line at the bottom. What I like to see is an actual well-developed formation, and then whatever move of the market that comes in, it needs to be with aggression, like a very big candle pushing to the downside. If it's a small candle, the probabilities that it's going to start like flying around this area are very big. But if it's a big candle, what I always call it an engulfing candle, that candle needs to cover the last 3 going into the opposite direction. So, for example, right now the market is there. The market needs to push up, boom, 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 slowly push up, green candles, green candles, green candles, green candles, and then when you guys see a big candle pushing to the downside, like big candle covering everything else and breaking this here, you guys need to wait for the retest of the area, because it could be a fake move. It could be just breaking and everything and pushing back up, like inside the triangle. That's a fake movement, fake breakthrough. So you guys wait for the retest, respect this area, and push down. That's when you get it. That's how you manage those flags. And is the same setup going up or going down? The same setup going up or going down. That's how you manage bull flags or bear flags. Make sure you visualize it, and the entry is always a
engulfing candle. No engulfing candle. You can get in if it breaks the structure, because there's many times that actually breaks it and then it just like pushes down slowly, and then you guys see the engulfing candle actually happening at the bottom. Aggression, poof, happening. But what happens is when there's no aggression, most of the times our engineer move that it will trick you to go back into it. It will engage you into selling, thinking that yeah, we're gonna sell, and then you go in it, you jump in it, and the market just pushes back up. And also, whatever you do, whatever transaction, anything at any time, please, 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 always do this. Always, 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 always do this. Whatever you do, let's say you're going short here, your stop loss should be above the edge of your triangle, the edge of it. Always, always, always. No matter what. In case that this triangle is broken and it's a fake move, because most likely it will break it, it will engage you into a sell, into a sell, to actually get you up all the way up here. And I mentioned to you guys, there's like levels for the stop losses, right? There's different type of traders. So sometimes these trades, they go very, very, very long, hunting those stop losses, and then coming down to the final move that it was going to do anyways. But that's how the market moves. It's full of traps all the time. The only way to win and be able to be on top of trades like this is to have an account that can manage and think like an institution, think like a bank, where they have a large bucket of money and they can kill anybody inside that range, get everybody inside that range, and then move in one direction or the next. That's how banks think. You think, oh my God, but they don't have a stop losses. What is it? They do. They do. It's just that it is very wide, and they can get anybody inside that range. Hedge funds, they do the same. Everybody that is big, that's how they eat the small fish. Think like what I always give that example. Like if you're a whale in the ocean, you open the big mouth, and you just stay there, and everybody just fall into it. That's what happened. Us, we are the big small fish. We are always trying to escape. The big fish is just opening the mouth, and we fall into it, into that trap. In order for you to win, you have to think like that. You know that they're opening the mouth. So you gotta have, like an account with a very small contract that will be able to resist that move. That's what I keep telling everybody. The market repeats itself on the same position many times, many times, before it moves from one area to the next. If you can resist that and focus in the profits, you can be in a deep negative, deep negative, and the market will come back to you. Be like, oh. But you can only do that if you think small. If you think about those $50 a day, let's say if you have of your own money $100,000, if you win $500 a day with 100,000, like I'm not talking about profit, a real $100,000. If you're getting $500 a day, that's easy, extremely easy. If you think like that, but you gotta think like that. There's people that is not enough. There's people that they want to make 100,000 in 1 month with $100,000. So you're trading with high probabilities of burning your account, and that's what happened with greed. But $500 a day, my friend, is $10,000 a month. 8,000 if you're doing prop firms. I'm just saying. Looking at gold. Gold wants to push down, but it's dancing with the wolves. Alright. Okay, so we got 5 minutes for the market to open. I'm giving you the setup now for scalping, okay? Wait for this to either break to the downside. I already gave you the setup, right? What's up, James? Good morning, good afternoon on you all. Wonderful Thanksgiving Day. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, James. Sweet baby James. You guys know that song? It's a very old song. Sweet baby James. All right. Trading price action here. My bias is still to the upside, but it needs to come around here first. If it doesn't move, hey, okay, it didn't move. What can I do? Nothing. But if it doesn't do the move, then we gotta go like this. Buys from here. All right, buy from here. Now let's say, man, honestly, familiar. Like, I'm talking about a scalping. For scalping, buying from here, this area. For intra or swing, you can buy now. As a matter of fact, that was our entry from yesterday. Like the smallest contract or lot size that you can have. Let that market flow. Make sure you put your stop losses below this area. But you gotta let that market flow. It's in this. With New York, there's so much manipulation that it can truly come down and just wipe everybody out here. But if you are doing swing or intra and you have a very small contract, you can resist all that move. As a matter of fact, I showed you yesterday how to calculate lot sizes. You're risking 200 bucks, all of that should represent 200 bucks. You're risking 500, all of this area should represent 500. Trade it and live with the results. Don't get too greedy, okay? Don't think you're gonna make $1 million in one day, or you're gonna pay that mortgage in one day. You won't. You're making 200 bucks today, 200 bucks tomorrow, 200 bucks the next day. 1 month you're gonna get 8,000. You're not gonna use that 8,000 bucks, and you're gonna keep compounding that. You're gonna have the life you dream of after a year or two. But you're doing it, you're working on it. If you have a business, you think you're gonna be rich in a month? There's something called runway neutral in a business. That basically, when you start a business, the first 3, 4, 5, 6 months for you is always in the negative because you're investing. And then, that business start picking up. You start seeing very good results a year or two after. So you gotta treat this as a business. So you are in a runway neutral right now. There you go. 1 minute for the market to open. Okay, I'm not gonna be reading the chat. I'm gonna switch into my broker. And let's get going. Let's get the party started, all right? Three, two, one, let's go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if it's gonna come to us. Remember, you see that engulfing candle? You need to wait for the retest to sell, okay? There you go. Anybody selling? If you're selling, make sure you take your profits here, okay? Profit there. holding that bridge very hard. There you go. All right, so anybody making money? Let's go, let's go. If you're selling, make sure you take profits here in that yellow line. Okay, make sure you take profits now. I'm taking profit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There you go. Now, make sure that we're gonna be getting ready to buy the market soon. Okay? Remember that manipulation that I talk about? That's what's going. That's what's happening. Okay? There you go, familia. Easy breezy, easy breezy. I took partials already. Very good, very good. There you go, familia. All right, all right, all right. Nobody can take that away from me. Poof. Money, 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 money. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Push. I'm gonna be closing fully around this area and getting ready to buy around this area. He wants to take me out now. I have a trailing stop. I'm only up by $170 on a 50K account. Okay, okay. Where are you going? Come on, Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Took me out. Took me out. But that is the move that I was talking about, familia. Jesus, man. Come on, don't leave me behind. It took me out. I only did $161 in that move. That's nothing. Ah, man. By hair again. Oh, man, no. Anybody bought the market? Anybody bought the market? I'm not reading the chat. What am I seeing? Anybody bought the market? The train left me behind. No. Oh, Jesus. By a hair, I didn't take that trade. By a hair, I didn't take that trade. And for scalping. For scalping. For intra, I'm in my CFDs account. There you go. Congratulations, congratulations. I was just being too peaky because I was gonna like do all the money in the world if I grab this here, but it didn't. You guys did, so happy for you guys. Congratulations. Now make sure you secure your profit. It's Wednesday. The market might start ranging. It's gonna go up and down within the same area. Don't think you're gonna hit a home run in 3 minutes. So you might be taken out of this buy. Make sure whatever you do, move your stop loss above entry. It might come down into my spot. I couldn't take it. I only did $161 on that sell, and I show you guys how to manage this trade, right? How and why I did this trade, right? I show you guys. That's why I sold the market from here. Market broke it with an engulfing candle, came for the retest. I got in there, boom, all the way down. But I was expecting the market to come actually much lower than that. $161. Not bad. Not gonna cry about that. That's about right. I'm missing Quentin here. What's up, Quentin? Where's Quentin? Mr. Casanova. Quentin, Quentin, Quentin. You sold now again. Rene, he's like, you're crazy, man. He's buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. I'm not doing anything, not yet. Waiting for the market to come to me. Come into my area. Come to me, baby. Come to me, honey. Come. Come, baby, come. Tons of manipulation. The market will do wham, 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 and then go in a direction. That's why. And I don't know if you guys notice, I'm not looking at candles, but I'll show you guys the candles. Let's get a heart attack here in the morning. Oh man, let me make this clear for you guys. When I'm reading price action, the only thing I look at is price. In the smaller time frames, this candle movement will drive you crazy. Anyways, waiting to buy again. The bot is going nuts. It's doing so many. Ooh, we went to a trade that went TP3 on gold. I'm looking at the bot right now. It is going bunkers. Is truly going crazy. Okay, waiting to buy again. Rene at 1,250. Holy man, you're getting the sweet moves, man. Jesus, you're getting it hard, brother. I'm only up 161 bucks still. Congratulations, man. I'm really happy for you. I really am. More than anything, I'm more excited about people understanding the movement of the market and how things go and risk management. You know, strategies, you know, there's so many strategies out there that have some edge. There's nothing like 100% guarantee that you're gonna always win with a strategy. You know, we teach Elliott Wave because it's one of the oldest strategies that is still being applied in institutions, banks, like all over the place, and it works. It truly works, but not always. Right? If you can have the best strategy of the world and not have good risk management, you're not gonna go anywhere. But most important, what most traders should have, beside the strategies, beside bot, beside automation, is understanding price action, understanding how to read these markets, and that's what I do every morning with you guys. It's simple. It's not complicated. Once you understand that the market, what I keep telling everyone, repeat itself in the same position a million times. Whatever you guys, whatever instrument you guys are trading, dedicate yourself to that instrument, because they're not all behave the same way. Okay, when you guys understand those concepts and the importance of risk management, that's when everything just switch. Most people out there's people that are only trade, for example, with the RSI. The market is overbought or oversold, and that's what works. Support, resistance, that's all that works. Like simple things. The volume bands. You need to take into consideration one thing. Everything and anything you do in trading right now was created by an individual. An individual that was a mathematician, somebody really, really smart in their field. They saw an edge of this. They said, oh, wait a minute. If I take an average of pricing and do this calculation, it's going to tell me where things at one point is going to turn around. That's how they created the moving averages. The MACD, he put a combination of moving averages, histogram, a bunch of other stuff in one single instrument. Created the MACD. Amazing instrument. Every single one of those tools that you guys see out there, it was one individual that spent time creating something that gave him an opportunity to win in the market. And it was given to us in books, in schools, and all of that. We're just reapplying what somebody else out there did long time ago. We're not recreating fire. Okay? So one single instrument, one single tool, if you know how to use it very well, that's it. That's all you need to do. But you cannot do that alone. You need to tie it up to a risk management system. Right? Okay, talking too much, and the market is already in my area. Okay, it is breaking the ice right now. Breaking the ice. It's on me right now. Okay. It is inside the area. As I mentioned here, there's a ton of liquidity. So yes, you guys might see reactions of the market pushing up in each one of these levels here. The question is how deep is going to go in there. I'm not jumping in it yet. The market is pushing down and we have to wait. It's only 9:43 right now. So I see different levels here. Remember that below these areas, there's gonna be stop losses that are going to push the market high. Okay, below these areas, and that's what I wanted to come in. Don't think that it's when it touches the point. No, it's below the areas those stop losses are. So around here. It keeps pushing down. I'm into a buy, a very small buy on my CFD account, and because it's super small, only down $69. Coming back up a little bit. You guys see how it came below the yellow line and then poof, reaction to it? I'm gonna highlight it so you guys can see the candles. You see how it came below the yellow line and then poof, it found a reaction to that? Is that reaction is from closing the stop losses. The question is that enough to give continuity to the upside? The answer, you guys see it here, might not. So they might come to bigger areas at the bottom. So, all right, we got to think on the fly when he's doing this, right? Pricing this when he's telling me that it's going to come below this point. So we got to sell the market, okay? Sell the market on a pullback. Okay. That was a sell here. It's fighting stop losses that he's finding here, like pending orders, stop losses of people that were buying and did a trailing stop, and it's just taking people out, taking transactions out. Okay, on a pullback. Depending on the size of the transaction, that's how you're gonna see the impact moving the market up. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, it might chase that fair value gap. Let's see if it's gonna come down this area or not. Might find buyers now interested in buying the market. Okay, there you go. Anybody selling? It went deeper. Found transactions, key transactions, and it's pushing the market back up. Let's see. It's eating the fair value gaps here. See this point here? 50% of that fair value gap. I'm looking all over the place right now. Gold is falling like a hot potato right now. Broke the consolidation point. The bot did a transaction that it just hit TP4 right now. Jesus. Okay, looks like he wants to push back up. There you go. Whew. Jesus. Right into the money. So 3 levels here for stop losses. Stop hunt. He grabbed level 1, level 2, level 3. He took off from level 1, but it's not finding momentum to the upside. Not yet. Not yet. So let's see if it's gonna come to level 2. Level 2. This is the part that messed up so many people in trading. Understanding if the price is actually going to retrace from that point and continue pushing down. This is the part that messed up many people in trading. In order to win, small contracts. In order to win, small contracts. Yes, the market is going to retrace. It's going to go down. Remember, today is Wednesday. That doesn't mean that it's going to go down and, and never return. Yes, it will return. It's a matter of time. Gold is setting up a very good position to buy as well. because it's super low. Oh, come on. So level 1, it seems that wants to drop to level 2 here. And when I said levels, I'm gonna go into the half-hour time frame, talking about this liquidity. Okay, came to level 1, rejection. He's trying to fight it, but he's trying to go deeper. Level 2, level 3 here. He's fighting the zone, but this is the area that most people fail in trading. So the easiest way to understand this is, okay, use your moving averages. How high the price is going to go before retracement. Now, I don't know if Josh is around, and I mentioned his name because I know he has it. He printed out. I give you guys a sheet that has the cycles of the market after a consolidation and expansion, retracement. Like, that is what you guys are seeing here. Right? That is exactly what you guys are seeing here. He was consolidating at some point here. This part here, he broke it, then does a retracement, and it's a cycle that repeats itself. If you guys follow that cycle, you guys will understand what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so Rene, you mentioned about the Supreme Court decision, tariffs at 10 a.m. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? It's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing? Okay, level 2, it's coming down to level 2. Renee said, prediction market says 70% chance that tariff will be reverted. You mean chaos again? Yeah. So 8 minutes, 7 minutes. In some cases, I don't think it's gonna be for every place. Like this tariff situation is a economic war, and Trump is using that to manipulate everyone. Okay, let's see. It's coming to a hard stop. I'm gonna go into the 1 minute time frame, and I want to see what is the market doing. 1 second. I need to see Bloomberg. We are trading below the moving averages, so for now, whatever you guys do, consider selling because it seems that it's looking for these levels, L1, L2, L3, and I show you that liquidity is sitting here, and it's when it came down here, and you see that push to coming to the upside, is because of the stop losses here. It's gonna come down. You see, and it's gonna come and have a reaction somewhere here, pushing back to the upside, and then it's gonna finally push to the lower side, where bigger transactions are located. Okay. The problem with us as traders is that we are trying to do counter trend trading. Elliott waves is counter trend trading. Anything you follow with moving averages is not counter trend trading. Okay. That's why, honestly, people that trade with moving averages have a bigger and better rate of success in trading, because they're very good at catching trends. Counter trend trading is really good for consolidating markets. So if you're looking at using counter trend trading, you need to find out where those areas are in higher time frames. If you're trading on a smaller time frame, such as the ones that we're doing right now, moving averages are your best friends, because it's doing an average pricing in the direction that the price is pushing. You see how I have these moving averages, and the price is literally just touching them and then pushing, touching them and pushing. So what do? You do this, and your stop loss should be always on top of the other two moving averages. That's basically how you manage that. Those three moving averages that are there, eye for that. Entry and the stop losses. When they get wide like that, that's right away what you do. I'm only up by $306 now. Trading the 50K accounts. When it gets to the third layer, it's likely to push up big. There is a high probability that it will, since there might be better transactions there, but it's not gonna go like skyrocket to the upside. It might just be that if they gotta get the pricing get exhausted, at that point it's extremely oversold, and then buyers see an opportunity and kick in. Yeah, correct, James. 20, I think it's like 9, can't remember. So if you go into my indicator, you're gonna see them here somewhere there. 9, 20. I'm using, there's like several setups. There you go. I'm visualizing the 50, not using the 20, not using the 9. I'm using the BWAP. It's pretty good. But anyways, and you see this, I enabled that for you to see the dynamic stop losses, which is in the same spot, but okay, I'm gonna disable it. That's in case that you want to do that. Okay, but that indicator tells you everything. Okay, so selling the market, familia. I am buying the market too for scalp, for intra swing, but I'm selling the market for scalp. Honestly, at this point, what I'm risking, I already made what I'm risking. If I lose money on my intra swing trade, it's for me is more than break even, because I'm already up by what I'm risking. On my CFD account, I'm risking $200 on this whole entire trade. Wow, there you go, boom. As a matter of fact, I think I'm out. You see how it went down, level 3, and you see the reaction there. You guys see it, right? All the money out of the world, familia. All the money in the world. My CFD trade was, I think, close. I gotta check. Oh no, it's still running. Oh, my hair almost got out. But you guys saw how it went down like butter, and boom, it hit the stop losses there in reaction to the market. Big reaction. big reaction, I'm already way far. It's coming down further. Wow. What's up with this market? Oh, the news event from Trump. Holy moly. The tariffs. The news event from Trump. But when they do these news events, they don't just come out here and start yapping. They give time to the market. Okay. Sorry, the other way around. The market needs to give them time for when they start talking, and then you guys will see the reaction. My God, my mind just got crossed on that thought. Sorry, I'm literally looking at 4 different things at the same time. My eyes are in 4 different things at the same time. I'm like an octopus right now, looking at 4 different setups. The bot took another trade, went to TP4 again. Oh my goodness. Taking the very small trades on gold, like a ton of very small trades. What a shame. It's sitting now there. It already cleared. You guys saw it. Like it came to level 3, clear everybody out, and push like very fast up, and the market came back down. At that point, there's no stop losses here. It's just waiting for pending orders or market execution orders to come in order to push up. I don't think it's gonna happen unless Trump says something about the tariffs, and then investors take advantage of that. Whatever you do, please, a small transactions. Small transactions. Always remember, small transactions. Do not go crazy for me. Argentina. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. Okay, same thing that we mentioned earlier. Bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. Bear flag right there. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. If you break that bear flag, sell. If you're not in a sell. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. Bear flag. Okay, another one. Whatever you do, bear flag that way. A very small stop loss. Very small stop loss. So the price needs to come down, break this with an engulfing candle. It needs to cover 1, 2. There has to be another green here, 3, and then push the market down. Okay, 3. There you go. That's number 3. Oof, it's coming back up. Your stop loss has to be on top of the highest price of that flag, whatever the size is. Okay. You guys see rejection. if this candle, the next candle, come down hard and break this lower point, then you sell. Oh boy. You might come off of that moving average here. Let's see. That's another bear flag right there. Okay. Sorry, I'm still looking everywhere. Okay, you see the size of that candle? If it breaks the third one here, sell. If it breaks this lower point, then you sell. If it doesn't, nothing. That's how you manage bear flags. He wants to. He wants to. He wants to. And remember, it's gonna break this lower point, come back for a retest of this. There you go. He wants to do it. He wants to do it. It needs to be with a retest. Red, green, no. 1, 2, 3. That candle there should have break this point here. Push down. Nothing yet. See how it's respecting the line here? Average pricing. So it needs to be another 1, 2, 3. One red candle pushing down. Whatever happens here, this line tells you the story of what's gonna happen after. And remember, all we need to catch is aggressive sellers. Aggressive sellers. If the market decides to push back up at that point, counter trend trading. Amazing. Either wave 2 and 3 and all that fun stuff. But if it's not doing that, follow your moving averages. Follow your moving averages. Do those flags so you understand that the price is going to give continuity to the bottom. Because here, what I mentioned earlier, the stop losses got already burned level 1, level 2, level 3. And buyers can switch and say, hey, let's start buying this. We're in a good area right now. Let's buy it. The tariff situation didn't affect us, so let's buy. All right, that could happen. And or if buyers don't kick in, sell as well. And remember, this is an index, so whoever is driving the market could be Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla on the NASDAQ. So I'm talking about investors on that other side. Okay, it could be an Nvidia, for example, who could be driving the market right now. So pay attention to Nvidia heavily. All right, let's see what Nvidia is doing. You see, same pattern, almost the same pattern. So Nvidia is a big driver right now for NAS. Honestly, I'm getting convinced to sell. Oh, it's like, so you guys see it, right? It's clear as mud. It's clear as mud. Not a lot going on. Just gotta wait. They're probably waiting. Gotta wait. Oh man, the world of trading, what a career, right? Just gotta wait. What can we do? We're getting paid to wait. Oh my god. Something came up from Donald Trump. Oh. Oh man, that is funny. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. This market, I'm telling you, man. This market, it is something else. Oh, tariffs are not yet. Tony says, "Mud isn't clear." That's saying it's an insult. I know. That's how trading is. It's sarcasm. That's what I did. Yeah, trading. It is clear as mud. Like this kind of stuff. Okay. And on a serious note, what I'm saying is, there are certain things that are not under your control. You can be very analytic about the market, have a lot of information, have a lot of things, but what you guys see there, is not under nobody's control. No matter what you know, no matter what is happening, these are decisions made by algorithms that were injected with information that benefit them in some way that we don't know. And Renee says the Bitcoin is leading to the 100K. Oh, whoever bought Bitcoins. As a matter of fact, I bought some Bitcoin. I forgot about that. Wow, 97K. Whoever had their positions opening at 89 must be very happy campers. But look, this is just ridiculous. Like, that is very bad. My position literally was like cliffhanging, and now I am in profits on my buy. That's how crazy this market is. Everything switched within a second. Wow. But you guys understood all this here, right? How the market came down, grabbed that liquidity, level 1, level 2, level 3, push the market up, clear everybody out, stop losses. Now back in the game. For now. As long as you have positions open, you are open to lose and win everything. As long as you have a position open in the market, you are open to lose or win. It doesn't matter where you are. Now, if you are in the green and you close your transactions, congratulations, walk out. If you leave it open, there's a high probability that you're gonna end up blowing your account. High probabilities that you will be blowing your account. But if you listen, if you respect your risk management, if you get out when you're supposed to, you're gonna be okay. If you don't, if you're trying to win the whole time, I'm telling you, that's trading for you. Renee, if I were you, I would not keep trading with that amount of money, or switch an account or something. I think it's finding. Let me turn this on a little bit. I want to see. Oh no, it's still a lot of room to move to the upside. There's still a lot of room to move to the upside. A lot of room to move to the upside. So high probability that it will keep moving to the upside. Let's see. It's fighting. Waiting for Donald Trump to say something silly. No, China, we're going to do this stupid thing and we're not gonna. That's Donald Trump. China. Yesterday he was in Detroit, in the car manufacturing, just saying that he doesn't need Canadian cars. He wants everything built in North America. Whatever decisions he's making around the world is creating a huge impact into the Canadian market. It's a big thing. Canadians are mad how Mr. Trump is treating us. In Alberta, well, apparently they want to separate from Canada. You know, there's so many provinces in Canada that they want to be independent. They don't want to be part of Canada anymore. And I think Trump knows that, and that's why he wants to. He put it on the table. He said, "Hey, why don't you guys come and join us?" But I don't know. Canadians are proud. Everybody don't want to, join the Americans and be part of Uncle Sam. But anyways, familia, you guys see it here. This is live. And he gave the finger to one of the workers who shout out at him. No way. Donald Trump did that? Wow. He got some balls, man. Donald Trump got big balls. How would that work in Canada? Well, I know I was talking to Ryan about it. He's in Alberta, I believe, and he is one of the people that lives there and actually goes to these news events like daily. And he was just talking about some of the resources that are there that, Canada doesn't let them explode them, and the province is struggling hard, and that's why they want to separate. So this decisions can be taken by Washington, not by Ottawa. That's their thought. But if, for example, Quebec or Alberta separate from Canada, that's gonna hurt our economy huge levels, huge levels. Because honestly, the only thing that is stopping Donald Trump from um, this tariff situation with Canada is, the oil from Alberta and Ontario. Literally, our minister here said, "Hey, we're gonna stop selling you beer," for example. He said, "Hey, no, 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 we're gonna stop giving you electricity." Hey, no, 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 no. And Donald Trump stepped back a little bit, but now with this Venezuela conflict, that now he's controlling the oil from Venezuela, Alberta knows how it's going to impact them. And now Donald Trump said, "Hey, we don't need your oil. We got Venezuela, #1 in the world." That's how these people are thinking, and yeah, he's gonna hurt us. It is gonna hurt us. But if we join the United States, it might be different. You know what? At the end of the day, I've been living here most of my time. And I travel everywhere in the States, and everywhere I go, I always want to come back. I always want to come back because I don't feel safe. So really lovely and beautiful places in the States. I'm not gonna say no, but gun control, crime, and all that crazy stuff that is happening there. Every single time I go, I enjoy the time, but after a month or a few weeks, I always want to come back. Canadians, we have our ways. And for those who have been in Canada, they know what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not saying that the United States is the worst place in the world, because it's not. It's just that in certain areas, there's certain rules and certain things that I don't go by. USA does not need any oil. They have enough. The oil from Venezuela is one of the different grade. Oil prices do not even react to take over Venezuela. Yeah. That sounds very good in paper, my friend. The reality? you know, Oil, it is true. The oil from Venezuela is not a high quality grade, and they need to process it. They need to do a lot more. But at the end of the day, it is oil. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is oil. Trust me, my friend. There's a reason why the Chinese are there, bringing all those boats full of oil, and the Russians. They wouldn't be there if that oil that was there was not important. Venezuela was also sending that to Cuba. Now Cuba is scared. Just waiting for the market in that area. Doing another flag. The same thing that I explained you at the bottom. Same thing at the top. Hey, that's so funny. Look at that. Flag here, flag here. Oh boy. Isn't that a beauty? Look at that. Flag here, flag there. Bear flag, bull flag. Who's gonna break? But when we see what happened here with the RSIs, we know that the price here was extremely oversold, and now we have those higher levels. Volume is dying, momentum is dying. Like, what's going on? What is Mr. Bot saying? What is Mr. Bot saying? Mr. Bot, what are you saying? What kind of trades we can find? All right, let's see. Gave us one earlier to buy at 26,751. Yeah, but that didn't happen. So what about now? Well, let's see if he's gonna find some. He found some. It says to buy at 26,655. 655. It says to buy there. And the stop loss TP 690. Stop loss 632. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. So basically what they're saying is to buy where it is right now and to put a stop loss. Yeah, makes sense. But I like to get a confirmation of a bear flag, because this thing right now can't fall down back inside this range and hit your stop loss. So what the bot is saying, it's, I don't like it. Makes sense, but I don't like it. Based on this pattern, you see how it's coming back down. Again, a bot is just a software. The software that it works with a strategy. The strategies, they all not work. That's why the bot is literally leaving everything to risk management at this point. I wouldn't take that trade on the bot. As a matter of fact, it already hit the stop loss there. It's a 622, so no good. Don't do it, James. Don't. Not yet. He's very strange what he's doing. It's can go both ways, and if you even turn on the what is the volume profile. Let me see the volume profile. I'm gonna turn it on. There's like clusters of transactions. Wow, the volume profile is thinking hard. I'm seeing the volume profile in another screen that I have. And it has, there you go, the same information, layers. You see layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 at the top. And it's just sitting there right now. It's doing this. And it can go in both ways. That's what I said, do not trade. It can either go to the downside or the upside. The point of interest is on the top, maybe for an intraday, but for scalping, it can go both ways. And you can be hooked into a very bad trade. Very bad. Slowly. Now he's doing that move that they is slowly bleeding you. Slowly bleeding you. Making you bleed it slowly. Oh man, it's nasty. This NAS. Okay, so the 2 points that the market seems that it's going to respect, because it might just start consolidating here and here. Those are the 2 points, okay? So whatever you do, any transaction, you can trade this, the extremes. So buy, sell, buy, sell. Whatever you do, your stop loss, it should be right on the edge of that. Don't trade for too long on this. Don't trade for too long, because you can lose a lot of money. So let me delete this so you guys don't get confused. You see this cloud? The market is extremely over sold. Like, I don't understand why it's not just doing what it's supposed to do. There's so much room to the upside, but they don't want to go there. They want to stay within the neighborhood and make your life miserable. I literally, it's not pushing, it's not doing anything. 1033. Very interesting. There you go. I'm only up by 577 bucks. Oh my god. $577 in 2 hours and a half. What a day. You know what? Let's do something. The market is really not doing much. I want to let the market get out of that area. I'm gonna come back on the VIP on this afternoon on the power hour. All right. So pretty good. $577. Familia. I will see you in the afternoon. Take care, familia.
Goodbye.